I didn't go to school, but the knowledge and understanding I have in my head exceed those with university degrees. NURTW President, Oluomo. It's okay now. Your knowledge and your understanding, it exceeds the ones of your children. Let's just agree, because your children are educated, Abi. Because you cannot be talking to us. You cannot be talking to us. You did not go to school, but the knowledge and understanding. Which knowledge and understanding you have? Do you have knowledge and understanding? It exceeds the one of your children now at home. The President of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, Musli Akisaya, popularly known as Oluomo, has said he possesses more knowledge and understanding than many university graduates, despite never receiving formal education. Your children. Speaking at the 50th Golden Jubilee celebration of Islamic singer Hafsa Adegoke in Lagos, Oluomo reflected on his rise from a bus conductor, his rise from a bus conductor to one of Nigeria's most influential transport union leaders. No be smart thing. That's why I know you're here for this life. He said his journey taught him valuable life lessons and practical skills that helped shape his success. And so, he also noted that although he never had the opportunity to attend school, he made education a priority for his children, who have gone on to excel professionally. The people's money, the people's sweat. Is that not what you used to send your children to school abroad? He said it's not about being proud. I've been spending money since I was 13 years old. I worked as a conductor before 12 p.m. From 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I would go to Doung cinema to watch Indian movies with my own money, and in turn I would go home to give my mother money for our food. What was our own? Oluomo said those early experiences taught him responsibility, hard work, and perseverance, which eventually paved the way for his leadership journey. Congratulations. He continued, that's what I did until I got to this stage. I didn't enter the NURTW as a bastard. I learned the work. Ejo, which work? I beg you, should leave me alone. Mastered it and got to where I am today. Now so, I didn't go to school, but the knowledge and understanding I possess in my head are greater than those held by people with degrees. Highlighting the importance of education despite his own background, he pointed to the achievement of his children as proof that he never allowed his lack of formal school to limit their future. He added, I used to tell people that if I'm uneducated, glory be to God. My children today are a doctor, lawyer, and an engineer, and they are in America. They are in America now, we know. God should not let our children burn untimely death. If you have not buy somebody's children untimely, if you have not done the same thing for other people's children, then that your prayer can be answered. But if you buy other children people untimely, your own children too will go now. You don't know the kind of work they do. I beg. Not sure says an uneducated person will always go extreme to prove to an educated person that despite the status he has made it, some of them are extremists and arrogant. Don't mind you. Abolade says it's not true, nobody you go commend yourself. Close your eyes. I beg. He said close your eyes and spell university. With the wait. I beg. Janet and she said, what you mean is that you are more knowledgeable than your children that are doctors, lawyers, and engineers. Test your level with primary 6G2 exam. Don't mind him. I beg. Abdulgafar says, you are right, because the educated ones are not well connected to gain an appointment. The educated ones would one day to over leadership of this country, whereby the thugs Aberu would regret for their illiteracy. Boko Haram and bandits are pardoned because the leadership of this country is corrupt system of government. Okay. There he says the thugging knowledge you are talking about, Abi. Oga, how many people have you buyed? Because I don't understand. You got to this level. You know the job very well. Which job do you know? I beg, the knowledge of thuggery, don't mind him. Jerry says only in Nigeria can such a thing happen. A chronic blind man leading a sane and very healthy, visually sound person to check his bank account. What a country. Paul said, no wonder that department behaves like touts. Of course, they are touts now, obviously. I found that illiteracy is a disease. I'm telling you, illiteracy is a disease. Living as they says, what else do you expect from a motor park at Beru that makes more money? Those are baller and robbers now. Tinubu colleagues, keep deceiving yourself. Johnny says, tout is a tout, no matter your achievements. Once you know that you're better than the university graduates, then why are you sending your children to abroad in order to acquire university education? You could have done better by distributing them across motor parks. in Nigeria. And let them follow in your footsteps. If what you are doing is really nice. If what you are doing is something that you can hand over to your children, why didn't you hand it over to them? Why are you sending them to school? You didn't go to school and you are this successful, so why are you sending your children to school? They hear talk. So Oluomo said, some of you are here, your comment is not different from Agbero. Now it's Agbero. Bloody literate with stunt knowledge. Vote with Obi and Kwakwa until 2027. Like he says, knowledge of motor park fighting and thuggery and collecting money by force. Money that I do not. Oh, rather. People will wake up in the morning. Men, able-bodied men will wake up early in the morning to go and start driving cars, to pick up passengers, working daily for their money. You will be there. Oh, rather. Shameless people. Ikena says, no wonder Miss Oluomo can't be educated now and still be asking like this. Now I know I'm no more disappointed in him. Oh, you thought I was educated before? They play. Imane Bankole says, see this man, can you compare that to sleep? Which is the area of specialization that you are vast in, that you can sit side by side with a university degree holder for a test. The fact that you have general knowledge in day-to-day affairs does not mean you are knowledgeable than university degree holders. He does not even have general knowledge. Who has general knowledge? I beg. He does not have any general knowledge. Ability to speak fluent English is not enough to class yourself as knowledgeable. He cannot even speak fluent English. Oluomo. He cannot speak English or to save himself. I beg. Chukudi said, what's in your head is nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Joseph Alhazan said that Agbero personified and straight urchin par excellence. Said he's more knowledgeable than a university graduate. I laughed in Swahili. Adria said, which traditional knowledge are you talking about? You cannot build knowledge on top of nothing. I'm telling you, Kefa says you are only boasting because of the money Tinubu allowed you to have as political talk. You can't even write your name or read. Mind him. Tony Choma says, is he the criminal like who specializes in destroying Igbo businesses in Lagos? Why are you asking that one? Ngoji says, killing and buying and criminal understanding for. Harry says, that's a big lie. Agbero is Agbero. There's no other name for it. That's what you are. That's a lie. Continue to deceive yourself. Lawless knowledge from motor parks. Scoopy says, so you think, just look at this daft. You think criminality means madness. Those who avoid crime and live a moral life, they are not fools. Any small people will start buying people for the government. Doing all sort of bad things, you are calling yourself knowledgeable. I beg. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.